Hello, everybody. It is Margaret, and welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, I have a mini rant. No, I won't. And it has to do with Goodwill Blue Box. So stay tuned, and we'll chat about that. I've also got some announcements and a little bit of just a hangout because I've been gone for a week. And I know that some of you noticed. Some people were like, oh, there you are. But yeah, we'll talk about where I've been, what the plans are for this week, this month, the future, because I've got ideas. And yeah, so we'll talk about all that and what I did to refresh myself because I'm fresh like a summer breeze. Anyway, hi, if you're new here, I'm Margaret. I'm a reselling homeschooling mom that flips things on eBay and Etsy to help support my family, as well as doing lots of other things like opening jewelry for us to all look at, all of the beauties. So these are some of my catch and release earrings. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep them or if I'm going to release them. This is my first wear on them. I like the stars. So and a couple other, I'm deciding catches and releases or keepsies. I don't know. Okay. I know it says you're fresh. I am fresh. And I am live. So if you're watching now, then drop in the chat, say, hey, there's lots of nice people that usually come and hang out. And if you're watching later and you want to come hang out with the people in the chat, don't be scared. You can totally do it. You get to know people. It'll be awesome. So hit that subscribe bell and the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you're notified when I go live or put out new videos. Okay. So I'm going to start with the mini rant because I want to get the negativity out of the way, and then we'll jump into all of the rest of the fun, like things that have coming up. And if you are a content creator as well and a jewelry lover, then I've got some really cool ideas, and I'm excited to share that with you. And even if you're not, this is a perfect place for you to get your feet wet in the video creating process if you're a jewelry lover. Okay, so it's fuzzy. Oh no, is my screen fuzzy? Because I went and like wiped my thing. I was thinking about that too, like, oh dear. I'm a little blurry. Okay, is it? How about now? I'm not trying to do the Barbara Walters. I didn't like smear the Vaseline on there. Maybe I'm just blurry in real life. You don't know. Let me know in the chat if I look blurry to you or if it's just maybe this. I don't know what else could be. Okay. So here's the ranty part. Pixelated. Okay, I don't know. I wonder if it's the Wi-Fi. So maybe connection is unstable. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, tad blurry, pixelated. Oh dear, this is not good. I wonder if it will kick me off if I try to switch the Wi-Fi. No, don't be sorry. I'm trying to decide. If I switch to my other Wi-Fi, will it kick us off? If it does, then I'll restart and we'll do the whole thing over again because I have no other idea on how to do this. Okay, here we're going to do this. Can she do it? My phone has a Wi-Fi hotspot. So we're going to try. I know this is like, hang on, this is not why I'm here to watch you mess with your internet connection stuff. We're going to do this. Here we go. Ready, set, switch. Can you see me? Is it ready? Is it there? I can see you. Can you see me? No, I'm gonna chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat. How about now? How about now? All caps. Sorry for the all caps in the chat. Perfect. We're back. Ha! Who's the tech guru? Not me, but I'll pretend. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. Whew, we did it. Okay, so that worked. Ish. Good. I forgot totally what I was saying. Okay, we're gonna jump into the rant. Okay, here's the ranty part. We'll get it out of our systems. And honestly, I hope it doesn't come off as wrong on my part. But if it does, at this point, I'm like, well, this is how I feel. As we know, those of you that like to get the Goodwill Blue Box, you and I both know how challenging it is to get them. It can be very frustrating. You put the Goodwill Blue Box into your cart, and then sometimes by the time you check out, it's sold out. Sometimes it's a minute or less. Okay, I get that. There are most weeks that I don't get a box. It's not like I get preferential treatment or anything. And also, there's a limit to how many you can get, and that kind of changes because sometimes I can get 4, and sometimes it won't let me. And by the time I'm like, okay, fine, I'll take 1 or 2, then it will kick me out again. So, is it frozen again? No. Okay, tell me in the chat. You'll have to keep me abreast to the streaming process here. Okay, so here's the thing. I get that because I make videos, I'm going to get people asking me tips and things. And my tips are just like, you just try to get on right at 5 o'clock, have your information ready. And it's just, may the odds be ever in your favor, that kind of like thing. But here's the thing. So I get that, people wanting tips. And then I get people that will ask me to buy it for them. And I get it. Like, people are like, I really keep trying, I can't get one. And so people ask, usually very nicely, if I will buy it for them and ship it to them. And my answer is no. No, I won't, because this is my business. This is what I do to support my family. This is how I do this. Okay, so that's one reason no. 2, I a lot of times can't get them either. And then, yeah, so it's not that I'm not compassionate to the fact that you're having trouble getting one. I get it. It's frustrating. I can't get them sometimes, and there's a limit. I'm sorry that it keeps pixelating. If I try this again, I'm gonna lose my train of thought. Okay, you're not understanding. Okay. Somebody else let me know if you can hear me or not. So the problem with that is sometimes I get people that get mad at me when I tell them no. And so I finally just stopped responding to people at all. If you send me a message, and I have people emailing me through eBay, through Etsy, on my regular email, just in videos, on Facebook, I get probably at least 10 people a week asking me if I will buy it and ship it to them. And normally when I say no, people are like, okay, I get it. But like I said, probably at least 1 a week. I've got somebody that is truly ugly to me about it. And I'm finally just like, I am just going to say no. I mean, the last person I said, no, I can't do that. They were responding back, you can't or you won't. And so I just was like not responding, and they just kept messaging me, I mean, things like, look, I have supported your channel for years, and now when it's your turn to support me, you're not going to do this for me? I mean, completely, like, I don't know who this person is. I appreciate any support that you've given my channel, but don't do something nice for me in the expectation that I need to reciprocate. You do something nice without the expectation of getting something back, or else it's not something nice. So yeah, I'm just saying the answer is no. And if I don't respond to you, if you email me about it or text me, or not text me, but especially through eBay and Etsy, I'm not going to respond to that. But I'm just not, gonna do it and I'm not gonna respond anymore because I'm setting myself up for people being ugly to me. And I don't want, and like I said, it's like at least one of the, say 10 people a week will ask me, at least one of the 10 gets ugly with me about it. Like, how could you not do this? Like, it's so easy. Just like do it. You know, I mean, I'll give you the money and then when you get it, you just ship it to me. I'll pay for the shipping, you know, no big deal. So I'm just like, no, I can't, like I said, I can't believe how aggressive and negative people have been when I say no to them. So no, I'm telling you to your face right here, right now. The answer is no. And if you've supported my channel, I appreciate it. But that doesn't mean that I mean, could you imagine? I have over 60,000 subscribers on my channel right now. If I am beholden to 60,000 people and must reciprocate the support that I have been given, it is impossible. It isn't, I mean, my reciprocation is by the tips and the joy I bring to you every day. So that is what you get from me. If you choose to support my channel in other ways, I appreciate that. Beyond that, no, I don't owe you. So there. Yeah, I see you guys saying you can hear me. Can you see me too? So that's pretty much it. And I know I'm going to have people say, don't respond to trolls. I want to say I do. I don't normally respond to a lot of trolly stuff, but I just want to say it's okay to stand up for yourself. And I want to, especially like if there are friends of the channel that, I'm sure I'm not the only one this is happening to. Anybody that's opening Goodwill blue boxes is probably having the same problem I'm having right now. So I'm just saying, you don't owe them. You don't have to do it. And you don't have to put yourself in a position of being abused. I don't want to say abused, but you know what I mean. You could potentially put yourself in the position to be, you know, berated or attacked or be rude to. Like, that's going to make me, oh, okay, now that you've told me I owe you, I guess I should do it now. No, you know. Okay, off and on. Okay, it's a little blurry. Sorry. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry about the audio. I guess I'll have to reset my Wi-Fi. Social media is wacky. Yeah, definitely. I think that maybe they think because I can't see on the other end, or because I mean, everybody's a people. Everybody's a people, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah. As a hairstylist, I get, can you cut my hair? Give them free advice on color service. Yeah, it's weird that you won't do it, right? I mean, you wouldn't go to a doctor and like, just give me your tips. Like, I have had friends that are doctors and I would never go to them and say, hey, you know, I got a little bit of sniffles, I got a cold, can you like prescribe me something? You know, I'm not going to pay you for your service and education and knowledge or anything, but you just don't do it, right? But this is, I mean, it's kind of different in this case, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I've had different issues come up with the site for sure. I get a lot. I can't believe someone would ask you that. Yeah, like I say, I get a lot of people just saying, how do I get one? Which I get it. It's frustrating. But then, like I say, probably at least 10 a week asking me to buy it for them and send it. If I did that, seeing as you can only get, say, 2 a week, let's say for a month, that's 40 people. And I can get possibly 8 in a month. So what? I'm supposed to just save them all up month after month after month to send them to people that want them. And you know, like I said, this is how I support my kids. This is, anyway. Okay, rant possibly over. Oh yeah, people can be really rude when you don't get. It's really like a temper tantrum when you tell a child no, a child that does not used to having someone tell them no, and they just like lose their marbles because somebody is not giving them what they want. I want this. You must give it to me. And if you don't, then I'm going to attack you. Oh my gosh. Speaking of that, this is not a blue box thing. This happened to me yesterday. Grown ass man did this to me yesterday. We were on our way home, which I will tell you in a minute, and we were at a gas station, all the pumps were full. And so I pulled in, there was one open pump. It's a gas station. Pulled in, got out, started pumping my gas. This guy in this big old truck comes and like pulls up catty corner behind me. Weirdly, not like he's parking behind me waiting for his turn. He like pulls in sideways, and then like gets out while I'm pumping my gas and is like, I just don't understand why you're at this pump. I was like, whoa, getting in the car. I'm like, he's like, I don't understand why you're at this pump. There's all these pumps, at least 10 pumps here, but you have to come to this pump. This is the only pump here that has diesel fuel. This is the only one with diesel fuel. And there's all these other pumps, which are full, by the way. And you got to come over here to this one to use this gasoline pump. I was like, getting in the car, please, 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 wait for it to finish pumping the gas. And he's standing like at the back of my van where his little truck, not little truck, his big truck is like parked. So even when it is his turn, he's going to have to like maneuver his truck. And he's just like standing there. And so I'm waiting for the gas to finish and I get out. And the kids are like, Mom, what was that? What's going on? I'm like, I don't know. This guy's nuts. He's like mad that I'm here because there's a diesel pump here and he wants it. He wants to use it now. And I'm, ugh. So anyway, I get out and he goes, you know, ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm not really a mean guy like that. I apologize for my behavior. I mean, it's just the only diesel pump here. And I said, look, they were awful. I did not come and get on this pump to make you mad. And I just like, I'm done with this conversation. And I'm like, hold out of there. It was bananas. I mean, I've never had anything like that happen in my life. Right. And I'm just like, this is a big old, good old boy, you know, with his big old truck, angry at me, yelling at me about the diesel fuel. Oh dear. Okay. People have to they have to figure it out. They'll figure it out, right? Teach a man to fish. Teach a man to pump gas, right? Okay, in the chat, even though I managed to get them once in a while, yeah, you have to keep trying. And like I said, they're probably out of the month, there's probably 2 out of the 4 Fridays I'll get it. And the others I just don't. Yeah. Mercury's retrograde, something's going on. People are like stir crazy from the end of the pandemic. It's like coming to an end. They can feel it. But yeah. Yes, that's what I just ate. Yeah, cabin fever. People are, oh yeah, it's been bananas. Oh no, you had a lady who was clearly intoxicated demand I give her a ride from the gas station to get home 2 hours away. Yeah. Get him the good old Midwest way. I didn't feel safe to do that because, yeah, I don't think men can realize how intimidating that can be. He was a big guy. It's just me and the kids, right? I mean, I know it was a busy gas station, but I'm just thinking, what in the world? You know, we're in Winston. People carry guns, you know, lots of people. So I didn't want to. I mean, he did apologize, but it was still kind of like, but my reason is valid, sort of like, here's why I'm upset. It wasn't really you, ma'am. You know, kind of like, no, it was you. Oh, great. Okay, how is the stream going? Because now my little doodad is gone. So I can't see that it's only got one little bar. Let's see. I'm looking in the chat. Okay, let me know how the stream looks now because I can't tell on my end, like I said. Okay, so I talked about that. Oh, good, it's clear. Good. Cray man. So what I did to refresh, one of the things that the kids and I love to do before COVID time was to travel. We definitely would go on a lot of road trips, go get cabins, just go explore the world. And we haven't really been able to do that at all since before COVID. I think right before we got COVID, maybe it was September last year, we went to this place that had teepees, and we went and floated the river, and there was like nobody there, and like played in the river and did all this stuff. So that was the last time that we did anything like that. And so I decided, because my mental health had been suffering, as you probably noticed, and my kids' mental health was definitely, suffering from being so secluded. I mean, we've been getting out. We've got one small group of friends that we get out for park days with, masked. And so I just decided, you know what? We're hitting the road. We are going, and we're going to go to, and I posted on Instagram. My rhyme was horrible. I'll tell you my rhyme. You guys probably already know. Some of you, maybe. Here was my terrible rhyme. Let's see if you can guess where I was. My terrible rhyme was, all crystals, great or small, Texas gal, she loves them all. Digs them up, bare hands and all. Oh, this is a bad rhyme. Sitting pretty in. So here I am. I was trying to rhyme all because we were in Arkansas. Terrible. I clearly didn't spend enough time on my poem or my rhymes, but I wanted to show you. This is on Instagram. Here I am there, trying to show the scenery that we're not in Texas anymore. So we went to Arkansas for the week, and we had a blast. We stayed in Hot Springs, so we, kind of centralized ourselves there, and then kind of went out for the day to different places. We went to the first, Tuesday we went to Crater of Diamonds State Park to go hunting for diamonds. You didn't see us on the news, so we didn't find the big one, but we had a really good time at Crater of Diamonds. And then the next day we went out to Mount Ida to a place where it was called Wagner's Crystal Mine. And so we went out, pardon me, we went out to Wagner's Crystal Mine, which is where this was, where you can find, I mean, these are like straight up crystals, plucking them out of the ground. Now, we didn't do the big, like, you could go out with them to a lot, to a place where you could really get the chisel and dig out bigger clusters. We went to an area where they kind of had, the guy sells, from what I understand, like one of the guys that owns the place gets the bigger stuff to sell online or to sell wholesale. And then whatever is like left from what he harvests, he kind of dumps in this one place, and you can go like all through what's the leftovers. Like it's his craft lots. Okay. That's his craft lots. But we were like so excited because we were finding crystals, like in little clusters of crystals. And it was really, really fun. We went to, it wasn't an Indian reservation, but it was like what was it called? I can't think of what it's called. But again, they had like a dig where they salted the mine kind of deal, where the kids could find arrowheads and stuff. And then we hung around Hot Springs. We went to the Mid-America Science Museum because they have it's in the Guinness Book of World Records, the most powerful conical Tesla coil. And so we saw that at the Tesla coil show. It was amazing. One of my kiddos is like, loves, science. What else did we do? We didn't do everything that we kind of wanted to do, but there's only so much time. And I was, as much as we did, like we were going, I was exhausted, but it was so refreshing. There's just something about seeing another part of the world, and just seeing, I don't know, the history in different places and just different sights and sounds, and the way, I hate to say that people live differently in different areas, but they do, so you see different stuff. It's just awesome. Pardon, drinky time. 7+ hours of drive. Yes. On the way there, though, because I like to torture myself, we took, look, my earring fell off. The hookie's still there, but the earring part fell off. We took a detour, a nice hour detour out of our way. So it made our drive about 9 hours on the way there, because we went through the little town where my grandmother lived. Most of my family's up from East Texas. So we went through Hawkins, which is a teensy tiny little town, past Tyler, Texas, if you know where that is. Pardons. I'm putting in a different pair because I have to have earrings. I have to have earrings, y'all. So we went up there and visited the gravesite. My kids hadn't been to grandmother's gravesite. And then we had a picnic at the Veterans Memorial Park. And so it was a good 9 hours. We left the house at 9 in the morning and we got to the hotel at 6:30. Oh, that was a long drive. And a long day on Monday. And then we just drove straight home Friday. We drove through. Whoosh. We are going to, oh, cool. At this moment, they don't have their shovels or their like things to rent. We didn't know that. We bought little buckets and shovels while we were there, but we couldn't like shake out the stuff. There's some serious hardcore peeps out there. They like set up camp and they're there like every day looking. My grandmother, she was a porcelain artist. Yeah, she painted porcelain and all that. Okay, so that's what we did. That's where I've been with the kiddos this last week. We had a really, really good time. Yeah, it was nice. I mean, we were really safe. Most of the stuff we did was outdoors. We packed a ton of food, so we ended up just with our cooler. I had a cooler and like 2 bags of food, and we were just eating our own stuff mostly. It was really good. Okay, so there is that. And we have got, at this moment, probably 3 other trips planned. I'm going to try to be more proactive so I'll know how to, sorry, I ate something a second ago. Have some content for while I'm gone. Have something pre-recorded that I can put up. So, oh yeah, you're bringing your own dig tool. Sweet, sweet. And there were some people along the way, you know, selling, they've made their own screens. You know, if you're like, what are you doing, Margaret, with your hands like this? You know, like the box with the screen in it, and you like put the gravel and you're shaking it in the water like you're panning for gold to get all the mud and stuff off. That's what this is. If you don't know my, yeah. What else? So yeah, we've got 3 other road trips planned. So excited. One of them is a big one. We're planning on going later in the spring. We're planning on taking a trip out towards the Sonoran Desert, Arizona, that direction, New Mexico, Arizona. So pretty excited about that. Exciting. Okay, so the news I got is, so this week I'm working on Patreon stuff out, and what I was teasing about, not teasing, but teasing out about if you're a content creator, I'm starting a series called, what do I call it? I messaged myself, note to self, what did I call it? I can't remember. How do you? How easy is that? The series is going to be called How Do You, ... Okay. And I thought it would be nice because I get questions all the time like, how do you clean silver? Or how do you clean pearls? How do you, right? How do you clean costume jewelry? And so I have the way I do it, but I know a lot of you have a different way. And so I thought I would do a series called How Do You, where if you make videos or you want to, you know, contribute, whether you have a channel or not, then you can send me a video of how you do it, you know, sharing yourself doing it, and maybe the products that you use. Was it frozen? Oh no, gosh. Okay, I'm going to reset my Wi-Fi when we're done here. And if I'll go check this and see if you can hear the how do you calling out stuff. So the first one I'm going to do, because it's just like easy, is how do you clean silver? So if you make videos or you would like to contribute, then make just a short video, definitely no longer than 3 or 4 minutes. It shouldn't be that long, showing how you clean silver, and then I'll start the compilation. And also, if you do this, and I think I'll make a separate video just explaining it. If you like putting your own tagline for your channel on it, then do that. If you don't know how to do it, then I'll do it for you. Just saying like how you clean silver. Okay, I think it's going to be really fun. And if you have any suggestions for other how do you videos, then leave a comment and let me know, because I'm making a list of how do you ideas. Yeah, I think it'll be fun because then you can kind of see like well, this is how Margaret does it, but you know, there's not one right way to do anything. So you could see all the different ways. Oh, like I've got that at home, I can use that, or that looks like a cool thing I never thought to try. Cool? I think it sounds cool. But what do I know? Okay, I think that's it. We're breaking up. Oh no. Okay, it's frozen. Yeah. Okay, we'll call it. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out. Thanks for listening to my rant. I will create another video explaining the How to You series and all of that. Cool. Everything's back in sync now. Okay. I'm going to try that, make that other little video, and then we'll talk about it. And I apologize. Let me go reset my Wi-Fi first. All right. I hope you guys are having a great rest of your weekend, and stay safe out there, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.